Greetings metal community, it's Roger back with actually a re-recording of my thrash video. Got my mic working again, so yeah, I went back listening to the stuff that I recorded yesterday and last night, and it sounded like shit, so I'm re-recording it. Sorry for that. As I said in my original video, I got interrupted during the first take of this video by my good friend Anya and her good friend Hege. So shout out to you guys. And so I started a second take of this video and just went through it. Discovered that my microphone had dropped out in a way, and the camera mic is shit, so the sound was awful, and I hated it. So I went back and just deleted it and re-recording it, so the content is the same, but better sound, hopefully. In the background, and this video is thrash only or thrash related. In the background, if you can hear it, is this excellent Chilean band called Apostasy with Death Return. I've shown the debut album from '92, and which is pure thrash with some high-pitched vocals. They have turned a little bit towards the black metal or the more of the occult thrash in a way, but it's a killer band, and I just love it. You can say they are slightly towards the Might Destroyer 666 in a way, but way more thrashy. And do check them out. They resurfaced kind of 5-6 years ago or something, and have really, this is the second full length after the return of the band. And there's only the vocalist and bass player that is left of the original band. But it has this early 90s feeling to it. And as I said, I call it thrash metal, but a lot of people and Metal Archives label them as thrash black. But just a killer thrash album and a killer band. Do check out all the stuff. I will of course link it below so you can check it out for yourself. Then I bought two full lengths and the new EP of Aggravator from I think this is a US band, if I'm not mistaken. Great thrash metal, sounding like mid-90s, the more aggressive stuff. I kind of get, I don't know, it's just a good old school thrash metal band. This EP is called Unseen Repulsion, and if you want solid, slightly brutal thrash metal, do check this band out. I also bought these two older releases, Populace, Destructor, and Sterile Existence. Also two excellent albums. So if you like the more brutal thrash, do check Aggravator out. They are killing it. Then I have one that, it's not thrash, it's just kind of heavy metal. It's Rage with Trapped. I watched Jürgen Aumann's rating of albums, of the Rage album, and I kind of lost track of Rage in the, around 88 or something. And I think this released in 92 or something. 92. And it's heavy metal, heavy metal, borderlining towards thrash in a way, but just a great album by Rage, and I need to check out more of their their releases after 92 as well, because this is a solid album by Rage. Still prefer the two first albums because I think they are kind of more thrashy, and but that was a good heavy metal album. And and I don't listen so much to heavy metal, as you probably have understood. Then I bought a new Disaster, Churches Without Saints. Excellent release by Desaster, really killing it on this album. I feel they have kind of become more mid-paced, at least. They have 3 or 4 songs here that are, you know, mid-paced, like calmer than before, not so aggressive, but killer stuff. And also the bass on this album is pretty high in the soundscape, which is cool. There's some cool bass lines here, so yeah, this is black and thrash in a way, you know, towards what Destroyer 666 and that kind of black and thrash metal. Slightly more calmer than the earlier stuff, but it makes this album even better because the variation makes it very interesting to listen to. And yeah, I love Desaster, and this might be my new favorite album by them. Great cover as well. Yeah, killer stuff. Absolute top notch. Then I bought another. This is a classic. It's more towards speed metal, I think, than thrash. But you know, Flotsam and Jetsam, Doomsday for the Deceiver. Yeah, just a great album. Everybody knows this. I don't have to speak much about it. Black vinyl, and yeah, happy to have this on vinyl. You know, I started listening to Flotsam and Jetsam with Doomsday for the Deceiver. I had that one on vinyl. I think I sold it at one point. I need to dig into my vinyl collection, which is spread all over the place, so I don't have the full control. Then I bought 3 releases, and this was ordered through High Roller Records, and this is High Roller Record releases. And you know, this is the demo collection by Angel Dust, thrash, or melodic thrash or power thrash metal band from Germany. Great demo, sounds excellent. It's colored vinyl, which is not enough for me, but I have been I've been waiting too long to order this. Kind of slept on them a little bit, you know, and therefore the black vinyl is you know, gone. This is a purple vinyl, and it's very cool when you put it on your black mat on the record player. It's turning dark purple, which is actually pretty cool. So this was a nice color variant, and you know, some colors are okay and some swirls are okay, and but as I'm going to show another Angel Dust record that is not as good, you know, or nice. I do believe this was the first album by 1986, Angel Dust Into the Dark Past. This is a thrash metal album, great stuff. Yeah, it's just killer stuff. If you haven't heard Angel Dust, but you know, they have kind of this German. They're not so aggressive as like Creator was back in '86, but you know, there's so many great thrash bands from Germany, and this color variant was ugly. Yeah, I just hate splatter vinyl. I hate clear vinyl. The only thing cool is when you have a black background to it. It kind of looks okay, but I mean, if I had known that this was so butt ugly, I would probably not have ordered it. But it sounds great, so it's just me. I'm allergic to splatter vinyl. And you know, there's a big poster with the cover. I'm not gonna unfold it, but yeah, a great thrash album. So do check them out if you never heard them, and they're pretty good. And the second album that came out, I think in '88, new vocalists way more power metal vocalist and makes the music as well more towards, I think, power metal or just heavy metal to Dusty Will Decay. But a great album, but it's not near as thrashy as the first album and the demos, but as I said, it has to do a little bit with the vocalist as well, you know, when you get more the high pitching and the cleaner vocals, you will turn towards power metal in a way. I don't know if power metal is the right way to put them. This is on a grey silver vinyl. And you know, grey silver vinyl it's okay for me. I don't mind that color. But you know, black is much better. But that is how it is when you kind of not on the ball and not ordering stuff when you should have a poster. And you know, this old school showcasing all the releases. I don't originally, they were on, yeah, I don't remember what label we were on back in the days, but yeah, great band. They are still active, but I haven't heard anything past this one, because I think they were even more power metal on the next, and I also think they had a break in between, as a lot of bands did, you know, when it came to the, you know, late 80s or early 90s, a lot of these bands kind of, yeah, took a break or didn't want to do it anymore. So yeah, that was all I had for this video. So again, thanks to Anja and Hege, and vi kör oss.